This short clip is from my live trading room. You can engage directly with my fabulous team and me at LaDucTrading.com for all our research and trades. Or for just my daily live streams, you can access via YouTube memberships. All links are in the description.
We've had 9 weekly green closes. We're definitely likely to going to have some profit taking for tomorrow, I would expect, or end of day. A lot of things moved higher yesterday, right? And what do we have today? Profit taking. So it doesn't really matter what you're looking at here. IGV with this massive advance the past 2 weeks. Very, very strong software rotation, well timed, and it's been amazing. And I have a new name I'm very excited about that I was talking about with a customer yesterday, edge client, that I think has some room to go higher. But anyway, long story short, IGV with this explosive move above, and you can see it, right? Here's this descending 200-day, explosive move last week, follow through. That's Friday, that's Monday. And now there's a little profit taking because it was crazy. It was insane. Anyway, you know what happened with now moved up into, but not quite tagging that 200-day, little softness right now. Names even like Adobe and CRM did beautifully, and they were ones that were not really high on the list, but they were 2 that I was watching for a move off this bottom. The other ones, we've got AI and GitLab outperformed. They had already highlighted these. And they have earnings. So after market hours today, but in anticipation, you have a little bit of softness. A whole bunch of names. It's incredible what's happening with this market euphoria, all kind of part of the Minsky movement here, where we have some disruption which comes in, which is AI, and then you have this earnings growth, then you have this euphoric, the boom stocks, and then this euphoric move. Unfortunately, it always does turn into profit taking, and sadly, most often it turns into panic. But we're not there yet. We're still in the euphoric stage. Anyway, one name in particular that I'm paying attention to, because all kinds of moves have moved higher in this software rotation theme. Oracle, it's crushing it. So we do have a little pullback today. Long story short, Microsoft coming back down after tagging that Keltner channel. And I said, be careful. 256 is next. It breaks 256. It can come back down into this trend line. And that's what it's doing this morning. Google also, you have heard, I'm sure, is raising money to basically help employers with their stock option plan. But it's all the AI build out, and they are very, very, very focused on being first in agentic AI. So they're raising money, and Berkshire Hathaway is part of it. Anyway, so that's part of what's dinging. But that's, again, I say just the profit taking, because this euphoria always triggers profit taking, but we're not in the panic zone yet. So on my Momo board, you can see a lot of profit taking this morning, not all. The stuff that was down right now, for example, BABA is up 5%, and JD and the rest. So the China plays, they get a little bit of a boost. Marvell, just crazy, insane continuation with Hewlett Packard and Marvell. Marvell in particular had some had a lift of almost 22% after hours, because NVIDIA's Jensen called the firm the next trillion-dollar company, and everyone wants to get in. Intuit, however, which is more small business, is not doing so well. It's down 5% after Goldman downgraded its rating. This is tax preparation software, and these accounting and legal and other service firms have been hit with AI disruption. I'm still watching TRI very much as a poster child, because that is really the one that started, the cascade. Anyway, Hewlett Packard, very much like a Dell right now, freaking out after being boring and low beta, has turned into high beta. This is Hewlett Packard. This is Dell. Traditionally, hardware manufacturers are not, hardware PC providers are not, they don't move like Mick Jagger, but this is definitely what's happening with these euphoric, will turn profit taking names. One name that is related to sort of kind of AI is Generac. They do, I got a generator here, right? So they signed a global agreement to supply backup power generators to hyperscale data center operators. So they have actually been performing really nicely off of this bottom. slowly but surely. And I know a few of you are long. Anyway, keep it above this 283 monthly. You got 295 this morning on that news. And then you have basically lots of Mag 7 plays that are soft, which we just talked about. I can type again, Google for reasons of raising 80 billion, equity offerings, all the way to Nvidia, Meta, and such going sideways. Apple, it's still a champion here, but it's extended. Microsoft too, basically coming back in with Amazon. So we don't have a lot of Mag 7 push this morning. We definitely have Avgo of size tomorrow night. So that'll set the scene for these lovely Mag 7 semi plays that have been in hot fire flame mode. So basically we've got tons and tons of Tuesday, I think, profit taking to kind of navigate, but the market still isn't selling off with any strong macro event risk.
Join Club to trade with Samantha. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description.